Okay, here we are at Octavia and Market. It's about 9 a.m., just at the end of rush hour, and we're gonna ride all the way down to the ferry building and experience Market Street firsthand. And all of its problems. Better Market Street should be coming soon. And hopefully we'll see bike lanes on the sidewalk for the entire length of Market. So these guys aren't getting over very much. So here's the raised bikeway experiment. They were trying to figure out at what height would cars not stop in the bike lane. And they found that no height other than sidewalk level would stop people from parking on it. So that's why they've had to put all these soft hit posts in. So here's another funky light. It's always red, even though oftentimes this walk symbol is white. Because there are people crossing this crosswalk here, but since it's not a high traffic crosswalk, nobody's there, and people just go through it anyway. I've caught up with the crowd. This mixing zone that I just passed is also a hairy place, and so are these railroad tracks. But I don't think these railroad tracks are going anywhere, even with the Market Street upgrades. They need to have a space for the trains to like get out of the way and then come back, even though they don't really go down 11th Street there. Well, this guy in front of me is wearing one of these foldable helmets. I think this one collapses into like a flatter kind of disc. I have a post that talks all about the folding helmets on biketoeverything.com. So this part of the bike ride is pretty nice. We got a pretty well protected bike lane for a lot of it. But right here at 8th Street, it is just one car lane that everyone shares. So cars, private autos I should say, are not supposed to be on Market Street between 10th and Embarcadero. But I guess loading trucks can be. Loading trucks are only supposed to be stopping on the opposite side of rush hour. So in the morning, they should only be on that side. In the evening, they should only be on this side. Because most people are, going all the way to work in the financial district or somewhere along Market. So one thing Better Market Street will also have is a lot more places to like sit down and hang out on the streets here, or on the sidewalk. So like a raised bike lane like over here. Less car lanes, I believe. It's mostly going to be one lane for the bus, taxi, and tram, muni. Getting pretty lucky with the traffic lights today. Usually it's not this good. Here's another red light that a lot of people run when there are no pedestrians. But this is a highly trafficked crosswalk, so it's a good one to stop at. Everybody's really happy this morning, as you can hear. Yeah, there's just so much conflict right here, and having the bike lane on the sidewalk will really help it. But even so, most of the conflict is still from the taxis turning right or something. So the first step of Better Market Street is to try and get a car ban extending a little bit further out where I started. So instead of starting at 10th Street, they would start a few blocks before that, which would help prevent some of those complex mixing zones on Van Ness and Market and such. That's actually coming to a decision in less than a month, in October. As for, ripping out all these bricks and putting in new sidewalks, I think that's going to be like another year or two down the road. A lot of blocking the box going on. here is where, look at all these buses. All the buses just combining into one big blob. Complicated. Oh, this Pepsi truck just blocking the way. What is he doing at rush hour? So up here is a real problem that I hope can be solved soon. This Sansom right here to the left is like a popular place for people to go on bikes, but you can't really cross here. So everybody kind of like waits until the walk symbol turns and then they go. But like there's like no good place to wait unless you like stay on the side and let the buses pass you, or you go onto the sidewalk is the best way. But also as you can see, I just ran that red light because I didn't want to deal with all those buses. It's much safer for me to go out ahead when there are no pedestrians and just not have to deal with all the traffic. These trams are wide, so I can't squeeze by that one. Yeah, I definitely don't want to be running any of these lights at big streets. Just pointless. On your left. So now I have a walk scramble. You can see all the walks are green, so I'm just going to go through with the walk scramble. It's unofficially okay to do that. And here we are, the ferry building. Across these tracks, and I'm at the Embarcadero.